Happy full moon in Aquarius, beauties. This is going to be a reading for the collective. I do want to say happy birthday to all of the Leos. I'll be getting your reading out this weekend for sun, moon, and rising. I do want to say quickly for Leos that if you are feeling a lot of energy around communication right now, it's because anytime we're coming into your new year, according to the Destiny cards, we are in your Mercury period. Mercury rules communication. So this communication is often just within yourself. It's your own inner voice. It can feel like curiosity. It can feel like a new thought. It can feel exciting. It can also feel scary. Also communication with other people, getting really clear with people, what you desire, being honest with them, being transparent. Communication is a gateway to vulnerability, and vulnerability is a gateway to freedom, and freedom ultimately leads us to perfect love. So don't be scared to communicate, okay? Let's get our first card for the collective. Let's see what's coming through for us. This energy will be for tonight, Wednesday, and carry on all the way through the weekend. We have risk. Oh boy, howdy, yay. I draw this card a lot, and I think it's because often I am a risk taker. I like to say, risk it for the biscuit. Here's the thing. Staying the same is easy. Staying the same is comfortable. Risking is always this idea of, instead of saying what's not going to be, it's saying, but what could be? I don't have this. What could I have? If I say this, I might risk losing this person, or I might enhance our relationship. It might take us into even deeper intimacy. If I risk selling this home, maybe I might not make as much money off of it as I thought I was going to, but then the other possibility is I just stay still. Risk means opening yourself up to trust. And trust is always going to open us up to deeper surrender. Surrender is an exhale. Surrender is what we actually came here to do. When you look at nature, the tree is so strong. It's so beautiful, right? But the tree surrenders to the sun. It surrenders to the wind. The ground. The ground is so, sturdy and stable, but even the ground has to surrender to the rain. And this is a risk because we don't know what's going to be washed away. We don't know what's going to stay. But what we can do whenever we trust is know that no matter what we're risking, when we're being guided by deep love for ourselves, when we're listening to our inner voice and we're excited and we're curious and we just got to know, the only thing that's going to be fulfilling is to take the risk. That's the only thing that's going to be fulfilling. I risked getting divorced after 20 years. And I'll tell you why I took the risk. Because I thought, when I'm 98 years old, am I going to be okay that I didn't take the chance on growing, coming into my own sovereignty, maybe eventually even being gifted a relationship where the person chose me as a sovereign being, not as like a little girl who needed help, which is how I saw myself when I got married because I was very young. We have bright heart light. So that's what's really going to contribute, but also direct this risk. And that's what I was saying. Whenever it's coming from love, like it is a risk, but then it's also not. It's a sure thing. There's going to be certainty when it's guided by love. This says bright heart light, open connections. And really that's the only thing that's going to truly be fulfilling in this life is when our heart is open. Anytime that our heart has like this self-protective wall, there's always going to be a block between us and what we could fully experience. So it's like we might be able to come into that relationship a little bit and feel a little bit good. But when the heart is open, you're able to absorb all of the goodness, all of the expansion, all of the awakening energy, right? whenever your heart is open to yourself and to your own connectivity to it all, that takes you to a next level, because now you're living from the heart and not the mind. See, the mind's job is to keep you safe. The mind, it's supposed to tell you, hey, we've never done it like that. Don't do it. Okay, so what we really want to concentrate on is overriding the mind. And that's not to dismiss the mind. It's to tell the mind, thank you so much. I know that you're trying to protect me, and you've done a really good job of it, but you need to relax. You need to chill the fuck out, because my heart has it now. And you might have to say that 27 times in an hour. Doesn't matter. Keep saying it, because honestly, your body, your story has been waiting for you to follow your heart and not your fear. Okay? Let's get a water energy. That'll take us deeper into that. Hey, do you like my big amethyst back there? Isn't it sparkly? Anytime I look over my shoulder, it makes me so happy to see her. Do you ever name just like your things? I name my car. I name my crystals. I haven't named her yet. If you have any suggestions, pop it in the comments. We have preservation. I overcome all obstacles with the beautiful blue chart. Look at how fierce this energy is. This energy dwells within you. You're not a victim. You're not a victim at all. You are completely in power of your own choices. You have self-authority. And that self-authority, it allows you to be even more responsible, to be even more intentional. A lot of times the reason we don't take the risk is because we fear judgment. Again, that judgment is coming from ego. It's not coming from purity. It's not coming from source. It's not coming from the heart. There is no judgment in the heart. So it's very important whenever we're wanting to move into anything new is to ask ourselves, okay, I'm afraid of this, but ultimately, what's my worst case scenario if that was to happen? And allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to see it. And then tell yourself, what's the best case scenario? And then when you see that vision, that's the vision that you want to hold. Whatever it is that you see in your mind's eye, whatever it is that you direct your attention on consistently, that's exactly what you're going to get. And the blue tower is saying, but you can overcome that obstacle through your own preservation. This card is a 43, and that's important because that's a 7. And to me, a 7, this isn't what it means if you look it up in numerology, but this is what I've always been told it means. It's a number of alignment, because we have like our power centers, our chakras, and the ones like in the Western world, we talk about the 7. And so for me, 7 is like the colors of the rainbow. It's perfect love. It's when everything is vibrating, again, like in alignment, and we're allowed to feel super full. We're allowed to feel the fullness of who we are. If you don't go towards what you want, if you don't say the thing that you want to say with love, if you don't ask the questions that you want to ask, how are you going to know? And why are you okay with that? Enjoy being curious, you know. Curiosity is one of our birthrights. Like we're literally here to learn and to grow. You don't have to have it all figured out. If you had it all figured out, you wouldn't have been sent to Earth School, baby. Amplifying abundance. And see, that's what this energy is always going to bring you. It's going to bring you more. It's going to bring you more clarity. It's going to bring you more goodness. It's going to bring you more of what you truly want whenever you take the risk, and whenever you move from your heart, and whenever you rise from this is done to me, I can't move, I'm stuck, to I take my power and I take step-by-step action towards what I want. This says abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. And I love that, because I just talked about claiming your birthright. And here it is. Your birthright is abundance. And call this in this full moon. Call in abundance. Claim it. Don't ask for it. Say, I call in everything good that is mine by divine right. I call in abundance that is given to me under grace, because then that's abundance and that's good things that are coming to you from the best possible way, right? Not seedy ways, not distorted ways, not begging ways, not needy ways. And that's when we feel really good, is when we receive from even places that feel abundant. I'm going to do one last card, and then for those of you looking at romance, I'm going to pull you 2 romance cards, and that won't be for everybody. So if you're not looking at love, or you don't have somebody in mind, don't feel like you need to stay. You and your loved ones are safe. Why is this important? Because they're reaffirming that you are safe. Your safety comes from within. And it doesn't matter where you need to go, what you need to say, what changes you need to make. You're going to be okay, because the Creator dwells within you as you. Source is your supply. Source is your divine supply. And when you plug into that, you're as good as gold. You don't have to worry. Sometimes you're going to take a risk to go through some mud so that you can just cultivate strength. And that's then going to take you to the next place that you want to go, and the next place you want to go, and the next place you want to go. Some of the circumstances that you're pulling towards yourself are to increase your endurance. And endurance is also abundance. Whatever it is that you pull towards you when your heart is open is a gift. Okay, so those wondering about love, I'm just going to pull 2 quick cards for you. And remember, this isn't predicting another person. Sometimes these cards, they could even be talking about how to love ourselves better in order to attract and magnetize our equal, our match. It says for you to make the effort. You have to make the effort. This goes along with this reading about taking a risk. If you don't make the effort, you're never going to know. The effort might be in making the effort within yourself to change a pattern, to hire a coach, to take a new hobby where you might meet new people, to go up and to say hello, and make the effort and stop fearing rejection. Nobody can reject you except yourself. A no is just a no. A no has nothing to do with your worth or your value, and you're so afraid sometimes to make the effort because you think it's just another opportunity for somebody to reject you and not want you. It's really not. It's an opportunity for you to put yourself out there and for you to be the invitation. That's all you can do, is to be the invitation. But somebody saying yes or no, either way, has nothing to do with your worth. Them saying yes doesn't mean you're more valuable, and them saying no doesn't mean that you're less valuable. You remain the same, right? If there's a diamond behind glass and the one person comes up and says it's not for me, does it make the diamond less valuable? No, it just means they're choosing something else. One more card. Chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So what you might be afraid of is the magnetic attraction, but I also want you to remember that chemistry doesn't make a relationship. The chemistry that you want to be feeling all the time is you for you. You want to be hot for you. You want to be the person that just tickles you pink, makes you as happy as a clam. Treat yourself so well. Allow the chemistry between you and you to bubble up and to brew. And when you have it with somebody else, let that be fun. Flirt. Have a great time. But do not mistake chemistry with compatibility. Don't mistake chemistry with safety. Just allow it to be what it is, right? It's enjoying it, but not making even more out of it, right? Chemistry can be a beautiful part in the baking process, and you mix all the ingredients just right and you do get a cake, but chemistry can also create explosions. So, and we're not talking about the ones that you might be wanting. Okay. So what I'm going to say with this is, again, come back to your heart all the time. Don't be afraid to take the risk, right? But stay in your heart, and then remember that you are safe and you're allowed to go towards whatever it is that you want to go towards. And there's no shame, You just get to celebrate. You get to celebrate your strong feelings. You get to celebrate a crush. You get to celebrate anything that feels good to you, because that's a gift. So, hey, in the description box, I'm going to have my IG account. I would love to be friends with you there. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, I will have my website with all of my other offerings and how you can have a one-on-one reading with me. Until next time, see you later, alligator.